To Rami's left, of course, is Iman Khelif, Algerian boxer, and of course, Olympic gold medalist. And we have David Voronich, online content creator, son of refugees, and someone who you surely have encountered in the interwebs, perhaps. And if you not, you should.
Thank you.
So Rami, let's get things started. I'm going to circle back to that. But Iman, first of all, pleasure to see you here, and pleasure to be in conversation with you. Of course, your tremendous triumph at the Olympics this year was, for some people, shadowed by a very heated online conversation. We're talking here about the power of platforms, and in some ways you were the victim of social media and platforms, cyberbullying, misinformation. What was it like for you to experience, in the middle of the most intense competition and the most meaningful competition of your life, to experience this heated social media conversation about your identity, about your very being? How was it? How did you manage that, and what did it feel like going through that?
In the name of God, most merciful, most compassionate, allow me to speak in Arabic. First of all, I would like to thank Qatar for inviting me to this very special forum. Of course, your question is very clear. I am the victim of a very bullying campaign, and the whole world have witnessed that, and it was at the highest ranking platform, which is the Olympics. As here the same have said, social platforms have sites. It shows a lot of advantages, but it can be very harmful if it was not used in the right way. Based on this experience, and this special experience, I can tell you I was bullied, and I heard a lot of hate speech, but at the same time, I was encouraged, I was enthusiastic in order to resist all of that, in order to fight to get the gold medal and to win the Olympics. And in my opinion, social media is a two-sided sword. If we use it wisely, it can be positive and advantage, and if I use it to harm others, it can be also very efficient in this causing of harm. And I've seen how many politicians also have taken part in this campaign and just had statements without any evidence, without any proof that, of course, gives an argument about what they were talking about. So the social media should be wisely used, and we should all know how to use it, especially in a very good way.
Given the nature of the conversation, is there something that you wish some of the people who directed all sorts of nasty comments toward you, or all sorts of misinformation about you, what do you wish they knew about you before they had commented?
والله أهم شيء
Mainly, I can say that I'm happy from inside. I know who I am, and the Algerian people, the Algerian state knows me. My family knows me. My family knows their daughter, and so I'm well known in my entourage and my country. And there are others like me who are victims, of course, like me. But of course, in the end, there is justice, legal justice, and my team will be working on that. we are working together in order to make things clear and to do what should be done. I gained no trust after this campaign, and I have no willingness now because the path in front of me is clear and long. I am a boxer. I have a lot to do in the future, and I'm very ready to take part in other competitions. And I'm ready. I know that maybe in other games I will face similar campaigns, but now I can say I gained experience. And I hope that justice world there's justice everywhere, so any person will be held accountable through law.
Perhaps a little bit more about your quest for justice in the moment, but Rami, you're dreaming towards boxing. I think this is a room full of people who'd love to hear more about your personal life story.
أكيد
Of course. I was born in an environment that was not easy when there were in some areas. I mean, it was outside where there are places at 10 kilometers away from the sea. I came from there, and then I started moving. I used to go to that time to run and to train boxing. It was 10 kilometers every time I went to train, and sometimes I went on holidays and transportation was not available, so it was not easy to train. So my story is so sensitive. I have a lot of challenges, and I always thought that no matter what is the obstacle, this will wonder or create another incentive in front of me. I was raised in a conservative family and conservative town, and this found it weird somehow that a girl wants to be a boxer since this is a man's game. So this was hard somehow to me and to my family, and the transportation was also an obstacle and a challenge, given the long distance, especially in my girls. And then I had to convince my family, my neighbors, that this sport can be practiced by women, not only men. So me as a girl, I can do this kind of sport because I liked it. I really liked it, and I wanted to achieve excellence in this sport. And after that, I started running, and this was a turning point. The family saw that this victory and this girl seems going on the right path, and this she can succeed. After that, I joined the national team, a giant team, so my family and my relatives were convinced of me playing this sport and thought that this is suitable to me. And then I continued. I took part in different competitions. I tried a lot. I even participated in the Tokyo Games in 2020, and I got a chance to participate in the Olympics. And after 2020, doors and opportunities were open to me. I am now an Olympic player, and so I can play in different games in Marrakesh and Israel, and even the government provided me with funds in order to participate in military games. So in the Olympics, I got the fifth place in 2021 because there was the COVID back then. Also, the games were postponed from 2021 until 2021, and after that there was the World Cup, and I got the silver medal, so it was just rank, and then the fifth winner, and then Olympics, and the whole world witnessed and watched the Olympic Games 2024. they were all looking at me from the social media perspective, but what was behind that was different. I was going through a lot of training, pain, exhaustion, a lot of sacrifices. So there was a lot behind that. That's why I can tell you that this experience was really unique and special.
Thank you. Rami, great. Iman, you spoke about seeking justice for what happened and what you experienced earlier this year. Now that you're locked in legal proceedings with Elon Musk and J.K. Rowling, without getting you to talk about that case, what do you wish some of the people, what are you willing to tell us about what you hope the lesson will be from what you experienced and what happened on social media surrounding you?
So if I want to draw a lesson from the misinformation and the negative remarks on social media against me is the fact that people cannot actually throw misinformation or rumors against a person who has dreams and ambitions. Because as we see, like a president or remarkable or say a person, a powerful person, and can attack or cause harm to someone who just had a dream and wants to accomplish his dream. And I hope that when they will say that the powerful people cannot condescend people. We are all equal. We should live in a world that is free of harassment and cyberbullying. We need to get rid of this in order to live in a world of peace, and we hope that the world will change. And I hope to raise awareness among the people as to the importance of overcoming the hate speech and the harassment, online harassment concerning the possible action. My team actually filed this legal action, which underscores the severe impact of online harassment on athletes or on any other person. And I was only an example, however, many other people were attacked and also were severely impacted by the online harassment. And this, of course, emphasizes the importance of upholding the principle of avoiding harassment in order to live in a world free of hate speech, free of harassment and cyberbullying, to live in a better world, because I believe that this world is full of hate, full of harassment, full of cyberbullying.
Throw up some questions, but before I do that, please get your hands up so I can see you. But just Rami, quickly, in the post-October 7th world, what was it like?
Hello, Mr. Awad. Hello. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My question is for Iman, specifically. Iman, 5 years from now or 10 years from now, where do you find yourself, and what would be the challenges that you might face apart from sports? So what might be the challenges that you may face within 5 or 10 years specifically? And thank you. Of course, the challenges would be related to the change happening in the world. So we know that the world is going through conflicts, through wars, and my challenges are just like yours. So whatever the world is witnessing, those would be my challenges. And of course, on a personal level, I'll be having my own objectives in the 5 years to come. And I hope that I will be able to become a distinguished professional boxer away from politics. I want to be exceptional in boxing, and I would like to promote for this female sport and be able to represent women all over the world, and to be able to foster and to promote her rights everywhere. I hope that I will be an idol for women in general. That's my goal.